Hey guys, this is Sean1604 coming at you with another video cast on Football Manager 2012. This is another roundup. I said I would get a roundup to you for the end of the January transfer window. Kind of went a wee bit beyond that, but we'll catch you up where we are at the moment. Still going really well. So yeah, we'll just jump into the fixtures. Here we are. So the last time I left, I did a live commentary of what game was it? This one. 3-0 at home to AZ Alkmaar to go through first in the Europa League group, which turned out to be quite good. The Europa League ended up being the draw where I got Dynamo Kiev as the team I was playing. But we'll run through these results really quick. So in the league, doing really well. Won most of my games, as you can see here. Go through a few of them quickly. So this was a good result against Kilmarnock. Charlie McGrew, Torrance Ronya, Johnny Russell, Scott Brown and Mohamed Bangura getting on the score sheet. Where else were we? A 0-0 draw against Rangers wasn't too great, but still doing really well in the league anyway. A couple of 3-0 results here and there. One in the Scottish Cup with obviously a depleted team, but my new striker Baba got on the score sheet. Toshny, who's a young central defender, and Alaman, who's a winger that I brought in. He's doing really well, and yeah, some good results. That was a bad one, 0-0 away to St Mirren. You know, what can you do? You're going to get some results like that, but still, in the main part, really well. This was a good result as well. 5-1 away to Hearts. Gary Hooper, new signing, Prestia, who's a young central defender. You'll see why in a wee minute. He's been playing, and then Alaman and Baba also getting on the score sheet. 3-0 away, 3-0 at home to Rangers in the Scottish Cup 5th round, which was great. They scored an own goal. I think they had a goal chopped off. I think it was a tight one, an offside decision. Then we scored. They got someone sent off, and we scored again. Gary Hooper was still playing really well, and yeah, that was us through in the Scottish Cup 5th round. We do have them in the League Cup final in a couple of games' time. Here we have a great result away to Dynamo Kiev. They had most of the ball, but our finishing, Baba, been really good actually. Didn't know how he was going to perform, but he has been really good. I'm still only playing with one striker up front, but I might switch to two to get him and Gary Hooper on the park, I'm not sure. But I'm just rotating the two of them at the moment. So yeah, as you can see, they scored first. I gave a good team talk, and they came out and done the goods in the second half. This was a bad one, probably just because of tiredness or what have you, coming back from Europe. Lost 1-0 to Aberdeen. They scored in the 91st minute, which was pretty bad. I was going all out to win the game. I did have a slightly depleted team on the park. That wasn't actually the way it was laid out, but you know, we had some not as great players out. Izagiri's now back. He's just starting to play again, which is good. Then we won 1-0 at home, held them out. They didn't score. Joe Ledley getting on the score sheet, that's really good. Through to the next round of the Europa Cup. Got AZ Alkmaar, who we drew and then beat with in the group stages, and we happened to get drawn against them. I already knew it was either going to be them or who was it they were with? Where are they? I think it was it was Shakhtar. They beat them 5-1 in the first leg, which was pretty impressive. And then on this in the second leg, but yeah, I think I'd rather play AZ because I know I can already beat them, so Shakhtar would have been a tough ask. And then after that, we've had a few good games. 3-1 to St Johnstone. Baba getting on the score sheet again. He has 7 goals so far in 10 appearances, so pretty good. So yeah, doing really well. Let's have a wee look at the Premier League table. So here we are. We've had a few poor results, but it's all Rangers, so we're still 8 points ahead. Amazing goal difference, so we're still doing really well here. We'll jump into the transfer market, the transfer window. I did ask to get my wage bill put up and my transfer budget put up, and I was given an extra 20,000 a week wages and an extra 800,000 for transfers from the board, because we were in a strong financial position. So if you're wondering why I've got so much money, let's have a wee quick look. Where are we? Finances, there you are. So yeah, I've got £11 million, so they can afford to spend it. This is where we have still got 1.84 million to spend. Probably going to be on a goalkeeper after, because I've tried to get Fraser Forster unsuccessfully. They wanted like 3 million for him. Newcastle did, and I'm not willing to pay that. And yeah, salary wise, still got 16 grand a week to play with. Given a new contract to a few players, which I'll go over in a wee second, but first of all let's have a look at transfers. So yeah, here we are. This was the one that went through, as I said to everyone, that was going through on the 1st of January. Baba, who's played really well, Duzette Atalman, he's played really well, scored a few goals. As you can see by his rating, he's doing really well. This guy, I think I've put him into the under-19s team. Yeah, this was just a guy that I bought in. Looks as if he's got good potential. So, you know, I've stuck him in the reserves. He's got good fitness and a few good stats, so I thought I'd see how he develops. This one is going to go through, or he's went through. Yeah, this was the guy that I bought for 1.4 million from. He was co-owned, so I had to pay 700 grand to Juventus and 700 grand to Palermo. But I got him, and I'm really happy with that. He's scored a few goals already too in the one game, and he's got great potential and already has pretty good stats. Reason I had to buy him was this: Thomas Ronja, playing really well for me. Doesn't look as if he's playing so good for West Brom, but yeah, he was playing really well, and I wanted a new contract because people were offering money for him. I wasn't willing to give him it. He still had 2 years to run on his deal, and then he got upset and wanted transfer listed. I said okay, but he was only worth about I think he was worth about 1 million at the time, 1.2, and I ended up getting 2.4 million for him, so I'm happy with that. I've loaned out Stokes, got 200 grand for that. Hoping, I think they have a £1 million pound optional buy on him. So yeah, they might buy him. I don't really need Stokes, if I'm being honest. I've already got a lot of strikers. And I've sold Georgios Samaras for 1.1 million, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Considering I was bringing in Baba, I've got 1 million for that. So that's why I'm looking in a healthy position at the moment in terms of my wages and my transfer budget. I've still got left to spend when the comes up again. So I'll look at the squad. This is what we have at the moment. He's Lucas Vonenis, who's got good potential, keeps being so homesick and I have to send him away, so it's a wee bit annoying. Who knows, if he settles in, he settles in, but I'm going to buy another goalkeeper anyway, I think, because Fraser Forster's I'm not going to get him. I'm going to let him go back when he finishes his loan spell. Gave new a contract to Ki Sung Young. He was on, I think he was only on about £1 a week or £2 a week. He had about a year and a bit to go in his contract, but I've given him a new one, which ties him down for 4 years, so can't really complain with that. It does have a few clauses in here which I wasn't too happy with, but you need to pay the money to get the player, or keep the player in this circumstance. Also gave a new contract to Scott Brown, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I ended up getting the money, as I said, from the board for extra contracts, and his stats were going up as well, so he's playing really well. So I thought it was worth it. Use his contract, tied him in for another 3 years, basically extended it, but you know, he's worth it, he's playing well, I can't really complain. That's about it. Some Everton did come in and try and buy Joe Ledley, I think, for about 2 million or 1.6 million. I wasn't going to sell him. It's not worth it. He's playing amazing as well. No one came in for Kyle in that window. Someone did come in for, in fact that was the other one. Kelvin Wilson got a new contract. He was only on about £2 a week. He's went up to 13. Tied him in for a few years. Because someone offered about 1.1 million for him, and I wasn't willing to sell him because he's been playing amazing this season, scored 9 goals, so not willing to sell him. He's my main defender. But yeah, I'm probably going to need another central midfielder to back up what I have here. I do have Wanyama as a backup to these three, Ki Sung-young was out for a little while, injured. He's now back, which is good. Got Jos Højfeldt back from loan. He's a backup to Prestia. And Torsten's also a backup, but I'm going to get some new players in the next transfer window, probably another central defender, and maybe a central midfielder, and probably another goalkeeper, young goalkeeper. Here's my wages. I'm probably going to need to get Gary Hooper tied down to a better contract than he's on at the moment. He's way down here. It doesn't expire for another 2 years, to be fair, so I'm probably going to leave that a while. I'm going to put the asking price up so people don't offer for him, but yeah, running really well at the moment. Let's jump back to the fixtures. You can see where we are. We've got AZ away and then at home in the Europa League. Rangers in the League Cup final. And Rangers in the Premier League. We should win the Premier League. I want to win the League Cup final. I want to win the Scottish Cup, and I want to get through this round in the Europa League and get quite far and see how we can do in that. But yeah, generally doing really, really well at the moment. I'm quite happy with everything. Jump into player stats for you just so you can see. Gary Hooper top scorer with 19. I'm not actually seen this guy. He's on 17 goals for Kilmarnock. That's pretty good. Still owning the average ratings. Almost all me, apart from Ortiz. Charlie Magoo, Kevin Wilson, Ki Sung-young, Gary Hooper. Man of the match, Charlie Mulgrew, Johnny Wilstrow, who's barely even getting a game for me now. But yeah, really, really good. Really, really happy with the way things are going at the moment. We've got Stephen Kelly back from injury as well. But Adam Matthews is going to be my main right back. He's going to be a cover. But yeah, I'm happy with everything. So I'm just going to see how we go for the rest of the season. And yeah, I'll probably do another update when I've actually finished the season, because I've not got that many games left to go now. So the next update will be when everything's finished, when I've done the rest of the Premier League Championship stage, and see if I can win that, and then see if I can win any other cups. Hopefully do the treble at least, and possibly get quite far in the Europa League. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for the time, and any questions, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for listening. Bye.